right here. We're with Misfit Sportswear, and I've got the founder and owner, Kate. How are you?
I'm really well, thank you.
Well, we're talking all about women's fashion, and I'm talking to someone who's really passionate about fitness and sports. Tell me how the clothing range came about, because I know you've been in the industry for quite a while.
Yeah.
Tell me how that came about.
Sure. Well, I started my personal training business back in 2008, which was Misfit PT, and I did my own clothing for myself and my trainers, and all of my clients were sort of saying, can we get a shirt and all the rest, and just mentioned how much the name lended itself to a clothing brand. So I thought, what the heck, give it a go, and just started small. Got my first shipment back in 2012, so we are still very, very new, and yeah, just now expanding, getting the word out there.
So this sort of clothing, who's sort of wearing it? The fitness industry, personal trainers, who's sort of really taking it aboard and loving it?
Definitely so. We are finding that there are other personal trainers down south. We're a Brisbane-based company, so we're finding that there are trainers in Sydney and Melbourne and Perth and the likes that are getting into the gear. We do find that the fitness models are embracing a lot of the pieces as well. But then we just have those girls who just like to get around in sportswear and look cool. The Yummy Mummy market is definitely a big part of Misfit. In my personal training business, I do a program called Baby Boot Camp, so we do have those mothers who are training with us, and they're definitely getting into a lot of the pieces too.
Great. So talk about the clothing for a little bit. What's the elements of the clothing designed by and who and with? Like, what's the style made of?
We work a lot with cotton poly. We've got a lot of mesh in the range. We've got a lot of Suplex Lycra that we work with for our tights and our bra tops. And yeah.
And it's called a Misfit. Is there any sort of chance that Mr. Fit's coming around soon in clothing?
We are looking at a men's range, but we're looking at the name just MF at this stage. We've recognised that obviously with the males line we have to badge it up to be quite tough. So yeah, we're just sort of pulling all that together at the moment actually.
Well, that's great. If personal trainers and gym owners want to sort of stock this into their gym, how do they go about that?
Definitely. We are looking for distributors to come on board and embrace Misfit as much as we do. So basically the process is to get in contact with me directly, and it's a very, very easy setup and process. No minimum order requirements there. And yeah, we just want everybody to love the brand as much as we do, as I said.
Thank you so much, Kate.
Yeah, no problems. Thank you.